Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. Today we're going to be doing a real life clean with me to reset my home for the new week. We'll most likely be touching a little bit in each room. My goal is to get the house totally reset after a busy weekend. Okay, I've got a lot to do, so let's get started. I am so glad that all of you are here watching my midweek bonus video. I have a lot to get done in this house, so I thought, why not go ahead and bring along all my friends? Now, you know that I'm big into routines so that my house doesn't get out of control, but occasionally things do get pooped up and I have to take a couple of hours to get everything reset. Although I do much prefer to keep up with my weekly cleaning schedule so that the house doesn't get out of hand. Now, if you're interested in getting a copy of my weekly cleaning schedule, feel free to go ahead and email me and I will send that off to you.
What a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life.
I still need to get in here and get these bedside tables switched over since my husband and I swapped sides of the bed. On that tabletop that I'm cleaning is all of my decor with a mixture of his stuff, and in the drawers are all my clothes. So it'd be better if I just go ahead and switch everything over. I think it would probably be easier actually just to take out the drawers and swap the drawers and then just swap the decorations on top, because I really hate to drag those drawers along the floor because it loosens the legs, you know what I mean? So what you're going to see me doing today is a mixture of two of my weekly routines. I'm going to be doing my morning routine along with my power hour. The power hour is a list of 5 tasks that I power through once a week. That only takes me about an hour, minus the time that it takes for the sheets to wash and dry. But for time's sake, I won't be washing the sheets today.
You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
I often get asked what day I do my zone cleaning. Well, typically I do it on Wednesdays, but occasionally sometimes I put it off till Fridays, which is my catch-up day. Now, if I know that it's going to be a busy week, I'll go ahead and just break it down into the 7 tasks in my zone cleaning, and I'll add 1 to each day. Now, if you're new to zone cleaning and would like to learn a little bit more about how I zone clean, because it's a little different than what the Fly Lady system does, then I will link my zone cleaning playlist at the end of this video, and it will explain things step by step for you to understand.
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was easy to learn. Don't know when it started to get so serious, building up an illusion of a world full of trust. Moving on when everything's gone.
So we're down to the wire for Bethany's wedding. It's about a week and a half away. Now I can't wait to show you her beautiful wedding dress. Tomorrow I'm going to be sewing the buttons on for the bustle. So I'm going to be bustling the back of her dress tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. One thing that's going to be really neat is that her grandmother sent her wedding dress years ago. Bethany's had it for years now. But the dress is itty bitty tiny. Anyways, Bethany's tiny too, but this dress is tiny, tiny. Anyways, in the dress, her grandmother had like some buttons and the loops that go over the buttons. So like part of the back of her dress was removed, and she saved that piece. So I'm going to take the buttons and the loops off of the dress, and that's what I'm going to use on Bethany's dress. So it's going to be very memorable for her. And also, I went through some of my boxes because I was looking for some pictures to give to Bethany for the wedding. And I found my old Flower Girl baskets that my mother made for my wedding when I was 17 years old. So Bethany decided that she would use those baskets for her wedding. They're a little old, but it's just so memorable to have those for her wedding, don't you think? You're going to notice in a lot of these clips that the lighting is very wonky. Part of it is because the lighting in my house is yellow, and I'm having to tone out some of the yellow. That really just makes for inconsistent lighting. Anyways, I've tried it before using the cooler light bulbs, and I really did not like the look. However, I did find some that was kind of an in-between. So in between a soft white and a cool white. So I went ahead and I ordered those today from Amazon, and I'm going to try them in the bathrooms first just to see if the lighting's better when I'm videotaping. However, we also have to live in the lighting, and the blue or the cool lighting is just way too cool for me. I don't feel good in it. Your skin doesn't look good in it. I don't know. I just don't feel good in it. So I don't want to live with that really white. So I'm going to try the new light bulbs, and I'll let you know how it works out.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times.
What I'm doing here is my morning routine. So I typically take care of this every morning. I'll wipe down these counters. Now, it's been 3 days since I've done it. So I didn't do it on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday is the day that I'm recording this. So anyways, things can quickly go out of hand if I don't take care of it every single day. So that's why I like to just try to stick with my cleaning routines the best that I can. But like I said, sometimes things go awry, or you get busy, or whatever it is. And when you do, all you have to do is do the power hour and a morning routine, and things will be tidied right back up.
Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when...
Here's the decorative hair comb that Bethany bought me to wear in my hair for the wedding. So the last minute things of the wedding seems to be the things that's taking up the most time. So what I decided to do was I made a checklist in my memos on my phone, and I shared that checklist with my daughters. So that way we can check off all the things that we've picked up off of the list. I also made one for the big projects, like the, things that had to do with dealing with the vendors and things like that. And then I made a final checklist, which are individual checklists for each of us to use to get everything ready that we're going to need to take to the venue. There's nothing that will convince you more of the importance of organization like planning a wedding for 130 people. The bathtub isn't really dirty because I cleaned this bathroom in my zone cleaning 2 weeks ago, but I'm going to go ahead and just wipe everything down. I do this occasionally so that way it doesn't get built up waiting for a zone cleaning to come back by.
I'm getting tired of sleeping. Think I've had enough. I've been gone, but haven't done much healing. It's pretty clear to me. Kinda strange how I can take a beating from my better self. It's like no one else even really scratches the surface. 'Cause nobody gets me. Looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my hideaway. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. Wide awake and I'm just scared away.
Another thing that I typically do during my power hour that you're not going to see me do today is that I will do a quick mop of the main walking areas of our home. So you're not going to see me doing that today, but typically I do that during a power hour.
Looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my hideaway. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm
Okay, so now we're done with these two rooms. We're going to go ahead and head on into the kitchen and start working in there.
all these tears. Leave me alone. I found
This is the leftover candy from Sophia's birthday party. I'm going to go ahead and put it in a Ziploc bag. Then I'm going to wash out my bowl and put my apples back into it.
History comes crashing down once again, my friends. Eyes dried out, there's nothing left to be said.
You see in the background, I still need to get that turquoise tea kettle over to Bethany. It's not like I don't see her every day. In fact, I saw her just today. Now what you're going to notice is that I pretty much double clean these counters. Again, I don't know why I do this. I just do weird things every now and then. Anyways, I'm going to use the Methods cleaner, and I'm going to go ahead and clean everything down. And then I go back with the Method Granite cleaner and I shine everything up. In my mind, the Granite cleaner is a shiner. It's not necessarily a cleaner, even though it says Granite cleaner. So I don't know why I do that, but I do. But I really do like the Method Granite cleaner because it leaves a beautiful shine on these counters. If I were to just leave it with the Method, just the green Method cleaner that I'm using right now, the all-purpose cleaner, you would see water spots, and that's not really what I want to see. I want to see a nice, beautiful shine.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling, falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go a lot and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Like the waves pull you down underwater. We're fun until we hit the bottom. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega.
Okay, before I finish the rest of the countertops, I'm going to go ahead and use the Heavy Duty Degreaser by Method, and I'm going to go ahead and spray the stovetop and the grates. This will give it time to work its magic.
And Omega, Alpha and Omega.
We use this white ceramic plate for Sophia's birthday party, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back up into this cabinet. Now I've shown this before, but it's a good tip. What I do is I use some putty to hold that plate in place so it doesn't slip. It's called either earthquake putty or museum putty. I buy it in white because that matches my plates, and I just stick the plate right on top of that putty, and it makes it where it doesn't slide and everything just sits nice and still in there. And it's easy to take off the plate once you pull it out. You just take it right off the plate. I save the putty right up into the cabinet, and then when I need to put the plate back up, I just reuse that same piece of putty. Easy peasy.
Work it out. Alpha and Omega, Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go a lot and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Another ball, another chain. The answer lies in the equation. But the question here is, will you lose or gain? Do I wanna know why? Really wanna know why? Some say live and let live. You care enough to be free. Keep on no matter come what may. Some say misery.
I typically only use 2 of these grates. So the 3 burners that you see on the right, those are the ones that I typically use. Unless it's Christmas or Easter or something like that and I'm having to cook a lot of food. So you'll see that I have to scrub those ones a little more than what I do the one on the left. And actually the one in the middle is really just for my tea kettle, so it doesn't get really dirty either. Anyways, I'm going to get in here and get all the grease cleaned up. Since the degreaser's been sitting, it's going to be super easy just to get everything wiped up.
Same old situation. Another ball, another chain. The answer lies in the equation. But the question here is, will you lose or gain? Do I wanna know why? Really wanna know why?
I'm really beginning to see a lot of water spots on my stainless steel here. I really don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wipe everything down with the spray away just to shine it up. But I will come back in and I'm going to have to use the Wyman's wipes. I really like the wipes. However, I think I need to get something a little bit stronger to use every now and then because like I said, it's got those water spots and I really don't like the looks of that. I like to have a nice shine, as we all probably do. But if you have any suggestions of products to use, leave it down in the comment box and I might try it.
Mistake the bitter for the sweet. And when the world is in rotation, no matter what, you land upon your feet. Do I wanna know why? Really wanna know why? Some say live and let live. You care enough to be free. Keep on no matter come what may. Some say misery loves a little good company. But what I need is to fly high away. All my life I've been stumbling on. No matter how I try, take one step at a time. All my life I've been losing control. But do I wanna know why? Really wanna know why? Keep on no matter come what may. Some say live and let live. You care enough to be free. Keep on no matter come what may. Some say misery loves a little good company. But what I need is to fly high away. Oh. We're gonna fly high away.
Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Scrub Daddy Power Paste here in my sink. I've done this once before. It leaves a lovely shine. I try not to put too much because if you put too much, it's a lot to rinse off. It's kind of gritty and it kind of leaves a white chalk if you leave it on there. So I'm not going to be using as much as I did last time. Anyways, you just wet your sponge. They give you a Scrub Mommy with this. So you just wet it and then you get in there and get some product on your sponge and then you just begin wiping away. Okay, now that we're finished here in the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and cut the wicks off of the candle because I've been using this candle a lot. It really smells good. Anyways, I'm going to cut the wick, go ahead and light the candle, and then we'll start on the other things that need to get done. Okay, so I'm still doing a lot of projects here at the table for the wedding, and also the grandkids like to come over and we're doing a lot of projects with them. So you'll see over there on the buffet table is where I have a lot of the wedding stuff. And here's a little wedding day fun book that I'm putting together for the kids that are at the party. I'm going to be clipping it onto a little small clipboard, and it's going to have a little pack of crowns with it and also some of those little wiki sticks. So that should be fun for all the kids. Anyways, over there on the buffet is a lot of the wedding stuff that I've been working on. I still have a lot more to work on. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the table off, and then I'll pretty much be done in here with the exception of vacuuming the floors. While we're working on all of our projects at the table, the grandkids are always playing over here in the kitchen. They really love this kitchen. And if you see, I added the shopping cart. I told you that I had the metal one, and I warned you not to get that one because it will ruin your walls. But I went ahead and I got this plastic one. And of course it came with a lot of food, so now I have even extra food for all the kids. Okay, so I'm going to be zone cleaning here in my living room on Wednesday, and actually I'm going to be filming that. That will be Sunday's video for you. Anyway, so I don't have a whole lot to do in here. So basically whatever I would be doing in my morning routine and my power hour is what you're going to see me doing. Other than that, I'll leave the rest of it for zone cleaning on Wednesday.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many.
Bethany bought me this cute little pillow. She either got it at Home Goods or at TJ Maxx, but I like it because it has two different colors.
Gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay.
Right here's a good example of how yellow the lights really look. Anyways, my daughter made me this beautiful candle bowl. She hand poured this, and the flowers that are in there are flowers from a bouquet that I made her for her bridal portraits, because obviously we couldn't have her real bouquet, so I had to make one that she used for her bridal portraits. I'd love to show you a picture of her holding it, but I can't do that yet. But I did show a picture of the actual bouquet on my Instagram. So if you're not on my Instagram, I would really suggest that you go over there because I share more everyday stuff over there. So as you can see, I'm in our guest bedroom. I'm just giving everything a quick dust. I will also straighten up the bed because the dog likes to get up here, and I will vacuum in here. I'm going to be doing a deeper clean in here next week before my son comes here for the wedding. Anyways, I was going to tell you that over in the front entry area on that table, I wanted to do some sort of a flower arrangement for fall. Again, I'm not doing a lot of bright colors or anything like that for fall. I'm keeping it very simple because of the wedding. And then right after that, we have Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving, you know, all the things. I cannot do what I did last year and overburden myself. So I'm forcing myself to keep it simple, and I bought some things at Michael's to make a flower arrangement to go on that buffet. So you'll be seeing that here in just a second.
Just hold me closer, I'll be okay till the sun goes up, yeah, for a little moment. Just hold me closer, I'll be okay. We watch the sun go down over the same old town.
We have a lot of house to vacuum up, so I'm so glad that the battery on this vacuum is lasting so long. Remember, recently I had to get a new battery for it, and this is probably the reason why, because I vacuum a lot. I have to vacuum a lot because of all the fur. Anyways, I also am glad that I have this Dyson vacuum, because the corded ones, those vacuums are so heavy. Remember when I borrowed Madeline's? That thing was very heavy and cumbersome. So anyways, I'm glad that I have the Dyson.
The mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, stop dancing to the music and the chase, like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heartbeat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me, maybe we're meant to be.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shine up the glass here on the buffet, and then I'll go get the stuff that I bought at Michael's to make that flower arrangement. Now, I didn't want anything too fussy, and I didn't want bright colors. I think I've told you that. I wanted something very subtle. My color scheme is black and coppers, and I think this color scheme right here goes really well with it. It actually looks more orange on camera than what it actually is, probably because of those yellow lights. They're actually much more muted. Anyways, two of those arrangements match perfectly. The other one goes with it, but it also has the greenery. I'm going to put the greenery right in the front and then just set the other ones in the back. I think it looks really pretty here right in the center. I do wish that the pot was a little bit taller, but I couldn't find a taller pot. And I wish the pot was maybe black. But it still is a very pretty pot. It's ceramic, but it looks wooden. So it's still very pretty, but I do wish it was black and taller. Anyways, it works. I think it looks very pretty here, and I'm happy with it. So I hope you guys liked this midweek video. If you did, would you please give me a thumbs up? And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. And don't forget that I'm going to be adding that playlist for my zone cleaning at the end of this video. So please go over there and take a look at that. And also, if you're wanting that weekly cleaning schedule, go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll get that right to you. Okay, until I see you on Sunday, stay blessed, my friends.
It's all about us.